Closing arguments are set to begin today in the case of a Colorado man accused of killing his fiancée. Patrick Frazee is on trial for the murder of Kelsey Berreth. She was last seen in public Thanksgiving Day a year ago. Her body has still not been found. Testimony wrapped up on Friday with claims that Frazee also tried to have the star witness, his former lover, killed. Nikki Battiste has been following this story for a long time. She's outside the courthouse in Cripple Creek, Colorado. Nikki, good morning. What do we expect? When do we expect this case to go to trial?
Well, Tony, good morning. The jury of 7 women and 5 men is expected to begin deliberations today. The prosecution presented more than 60 witnesses. The defense called none, and Patrick Frazee declined to testify. Cameras have not been allowed in the courtroom, but our CBS affiliate reporter was inside for the latest twist in this trial.
I think the evidence they've presented and some of the testimony we've heard has been almost a bombshell.
In this rural Colorado town, KKTV reporter Ashley Franco has listened to every detail in Patrick Frazee's murder trial.
The prosecution believes Patrick Frazee is a cold, calculated, manipulative murderer.
A fellow prisoner became a surprise witness when he testified that he received 16 notes from Frazee with instructions to use his prison gang connections to have several of the witnesses testifying against Frazee killed, including Berreth's mother.
People who testified against Patrick Frazee in the trial, a lot of them were on that hit list.
The list also included the prosecution's star witness and Frazee's secret girlfriend, Idaho nurse Crystal Lee. Lee testified that Frazee told her he beat his fiancée to death with a baseball bat on Thanksgiving Day. After the murder, Lee says Frazee called her and said she had a mess to clean up. Lee claims she drove from Idaho to Colorado and cleaned up the crime scene.
She said that she did what she did for Patrick Frazee because she loved him.
Berreth's remains have never been found. Neither has a murder weapon. Investigators say Frazee's motive was custody of the couple's now 2-year-old daughter.
With the evidence they've been presented, with the testimony they've been presented, especially with the last witness on the prosecution side, I think a lot of us are thinking a day or 2.
Until we have a verdict.
Until we have a verdict.
Patrick Frazee faces life in prison if convicted. In exchange for her testimony, Lee agreed to plead guilty to evidence tampering. She'll be sentenced after Frazee's case wraps up and faces a maximum of 3 years in prison. Anthony, Frazee and Berreth's daughter is with Berreth's parents.
Well, that's good to hear. It'll be very interesting to see what the jury makes of all this. Nikki, thank you.